guess it struck me when you said, the three of you and the uniqueness of the different elements that you will all bring to it. And you said you watched Kate grow up dancing, and so intergenerationally, it's important to have a representation across the board. And so, Kate, how did you find yourself here?
Oh, well, simply Nicole reached out. And when she did, I'll be quite honest with you, I was not sure because, how do I put it? I knew my heart wanted to do it, but my head was a little bit like, how can I help? What do I really bring to this? I was flattered, so flattered. And then I actually messaged you back quite quickly, so gut must have been there. But I think for me, I have been in the dance industry all my life, but I've stepped back out and I've stepped back in. And it's stepping back out that has given me a great perspective, I think, on things. I have studied outside of the dance world, and I think that's probably why Nicole got in touch as well, because I do bring a different perspective with this. And you mentioned timing, and I do think there is how the past decade, since when I was dancing and you watched me, Nicole, and I think even for you both, I thought it was changing when I was an amateur. But this past decade is changing very rapidly, our industry. And I do think the key aspect of all this is, where do we turn to for support? Where do we turn to for, I'm not talking about support as, I need to talk to someone. I mean, science-backed support, genuine sourced information that actually is going to have an impact and help. Because I do think, just looking back on our industry, that it's changing so much. And if I think about me as a competitor now, even my mum, I don't know how we'd navigate this. I really don't. And I've got to be open-minded, because I'm thinking of it from my point of view. I don't know how the dancers feel right now, but I think I kind of do, because I teach them as well. But yeah.
Do you mean by that it felt easier in your day? Do you think there were places to go? Or
I don't want to look back and say, it was better back when I was dancing, because every era had its challenges. But I think it's just changing so fast now. Many influences, many factors that are going on. We can't ignore that COVID happened. We can't ignore that social media is just there all the time. I don't, again, this isn't about comparing, this was good back then, this is not. But for me, it's just so rapid, the change. And I think people, I don't want to put words in people's mouth, but I think we can get a little bit lost, and it's quite hard to navigate all the demands at this present time that we've got with our industry.
Which I guess